Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Gmo coming to you with today's daily video blog. Firstly, I just want to say thank you for everyone for watching. It means a lot. I was actually able to have a really good conversation with a friend from a while ago. His name is Nick Galino. He actually started his own business. He's doing really well for himself. We talked a lot about motivation, and he saw, a change in my attitude, a change in my motivation just from a simple video. So it's definitely encouraging. But congrats to Nick on starting the new business. Best of luck to you, man. But on to today's video. So one of the things that I've been doing is I've been going back and I've been looking at the videos that I've been posting to try and grasp the concepts of what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, how I can improve my videos to make sure my experience and your experience as a viewer, it just continually gets better. You can relate more, you can hear me better, whatever it may be. I'm trying to improve, just like I am trying to improve my life. I'm trying to improve these videos, and that's Wrigley playing in the background if you heard that. But so I realized looking at these videos that in my second video I posted, the first challenge that I challenged my viewers to write down your reasons why by the end of the day so you can actually be motivated by those reasons. I realized I didn't really touch on the subject of why it's so important to have those reasons why, and I didn't hit anything on what my reasons why are, and those are huge for me. So that's why I'm coming at you with this vlog today about your reasons why. So firstly, why reasons why are so important. To give you an example, just right off the bat, yesterday I was in the gym. We're doing a leg workout. Me and my girlfriend are working out at the gym, and we're doing circuit training. So, a lot of high reps, a lot of body weights. So still building muscle, but still burning a lot of calories, sweating a lot, cardio and working out kind of mixed, and it works well for us. That's what we're doing. And we got through our second circuit, and we're on our 1 minute wall sit, which is about halfway through our second circuit. And boy, was I hurting about halfway through it. I looked down at the clock and there was 30 seconds left, and I was feeling the burn. And I thought about my reasons why. I said, Greg, this is why you're grinding. This is why you're putting forth this effort. This is why what you're doing is going to be beneficial. This is your goal. You are not going to let yourself fail because of these reasons why. And I'll tell you right now, those 30 seconds seemed like a piece of cake. I was able to get through that and the rest of my workout because of my reasons why. They help motivate me to make me push through those hard times. And that's kind of what I'm trying to say, is your reasons why are great to have when things are going good. Don't get me wrong. You have to have those reasons why to even start your journey. But the reasons why are very, very vital to your success when the times get tough, when you get to a hurdle that you've never experienced before, and it takes you back and you don't know how to come at it. Some people, that's a lot of times where they give up because they don't know what they're doing. They never experienced this before. They're on the verge of failure, and so they end up giving up because they don't have a big enough reason why to help push them through that. So if you don't have reasons why, I would highly suggest getting some, as well as writing them down. That way you can hold yourself accountable, but you can see every single day the reasons why you are doing what you're doing. And that's what I have. I write them down every single morning when I wake up. I look at them every single day. I have them posted in my office, in my cube. I have them everywhere. They're actually the background on my home screen on my phone. So, I see my reasons why every single day. Almost every single time I pick up my phone or turn to my left in my office, I see my reasons why to continuously remind me why the effort I'm putting in and the hard times I'm going through and the struggles that are happening, why I'm pushing so hard and why I'm grinding so hard to accomplish my goals. So that's my take on reasons why are so important. But now in terms of my reasons why, one of my big things with why is that it can hit on something very specifically. So for example, you guys know that I'm trying to lose 60 pounds in 6 months. I can have a reason why be, well, I want to have a good winter bod. It'll be like the fall when I get done, but I want to have a good body. That could be a reason why, and I can use that to motivate myself, but it doesn't really apply to any other specific thing that I'm trying to work on and better myself in. So for my reasons why, they're not broad, but they're definitely not very specific towards a singular thing, so they can help motivate me across the board. So number one reason why is self-fulfillment. For me, when I've done my self-reflecting the past couple of weeks, and originally the very first time I self-reflected before getting on this journey, I realized that I'm not proud of a lot of my life. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of good things. I have a great relationship with my girlfriend, my parents, my friends. I have a great apartment, a great job, but it's nothing that I would brag about. It's not something that at my 10-year high school reunion, which is coming up sooner than I think, 3 years, aka, but it's not something that I would brag about where I'm at in my life, because I'm not even proud of it myself. So how can I expect other people to be motivated by me? Or how can I expect when I'm telling someone else that I'm motivated because I'm proud of myself? I can't lie to other people like that. So I need to be proud in me. And that's why my first reason why is self-fulfillment. I want to make myself proud of me. Second thing is health. This one's the most specific, but it does touch all the other categories. Health is just the number 2 reason why, and I just have these numbers down. They're not in any specific order, but it's just easy for me to say number 2, health, so on and so forth. But for health, it has a lot to do with my weight. As I talked about in my last video, I'm trying to lose 60 pounds in 6 months. So health overall is really big for me, and that's something that it pushes me. And I have subcategories to these reasons why. So when I'm working out, I can think about, losing those 60 pounds. I can think about looking better with my shirt off. But when it comes to health, the reason why I just have health there is because you need to be congruent across the board in everything with your body. You need to be congruent with physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and so health plays a big part in that. If I'm healthy, if I'm intaking the right foods, if I'm working out the right way, that's going to benefit me from a physical standpoint, but it's also going to benefit me in a mental standpoint, because I'm going to be more clear in my head. I'm not going to have to worry about my body weight and think subconsciously, well, what if this person's looking at me and thinking that I'm a bigger guy, I'm fat? It helps me in many different categories. So that's why the number 2 reason is health, because I am not ready to stay complacent with my body weight. Number 3 for me is my financial stability. Now, when I say that, I'm not trying to say that I'm struggling for money. I can't afford rent. I'm making ends meet. I'm paying my bills paycheck by paycheck. I do have money going into savings, which is awesome. Living with my girlfriend, she has a job. We have money going into our savings. It's definitely nice. So I'm not hurting by any means, but I am not financially stable. And by that, the sentence that I have for financial stability is that I want to be able to spend how much I want on what I want when I want to. And that being said, there's different, again, subcategories in that. For example, I want to retire my dad because he's only working one out of my parents. I want to retire my dad and mom by the time my dad turns 60. So that's 8 years from yesterday. I want to retire them comfortably off of my income, off of my salary, off of my investments. I want to be able to retire my parents. I want to have that kind of financial stability that I can make sure that their debt is taken care of, that I can buy them a condo, an apartment, whatever they want, when they want to, even another house if need be. But I want to be able to retire my dad so they don't have to worry about money anymore, because they provided so much for me over the years that it's my turn to give back to them. It's my turn to do my job as a son and make enough money and make the smart decisions in life, make the right investments that I can be financially stable enough to retire my parents. That's a big reason why for me is financial stability. It also would be nice to, pick up and go on vacation when I'd like to, but that's the big one for me, is being able to retire my parents because I'm that financially stable. So that's reason number 3. Reason number 4 is I want to do what I love. There's a big saying that I hear all the time when it comes to work, and it's, if you do what you love as a job, then you'll never actually work a day in your life. And thinking about that, it sounds lucrative, it sounds awesome, but I've never experienced that personally. The closest I've come to that is baseball. I've loved baseball, and that's why I played all the way through college from the time I was in T-ball. And I loved it. It wasn't like having a job. It was me going to work. It was me grinding. It was me, going working out. It was me throwing. It was something that I had a progression along the lines of, setting goals and, becoming a great pitcher. And, I didn't bat in college, but if I did, becoming a good batter, whatever it was, baseball was the closest thing I got to doing what I love. And that was awesome. It was a great experience. I was able to fully commit to that during season, and I was able to put my heart and soul into it. And I didn't feel like I was going to a job. I didn't feel like I had, all this weight on my shoulders to, constantly come up with ways to help out the team out or help myself out, because I was doing that every single day. It's something I love to do, and it didn't feel like it was work. So I want to be there when it comes to my career. Now, this one's a little bit longer term of a goal because doing what you love, I'm sure it's very, very hard to find that, sending in job applications or, applying for different jobs, unless you make your own job. And so one of the things that I want to do is I want to become my own investor. I want to become an entrepreneur, and I want to base those things off of what I love. And so it is a little bit longer term of a goal, but it still is a reason why I have to grind every day now to make sure that I'm doing what I love in the future. And the fifth and final reason that I have down for myself of why I'm doing this is because of flexibility. One of the biggest subcategories in flexibility for me is I haven't been able to provide a vacation for me and my girlfriend yet. And that's something we've been dating for over 4 years. I'm sure she would love to go on vacation with me. I know I would love to go on vacation with her, but the money hasn't been there, the time hasn't been there. But the sentence I have down under flexibility is I want to be able to do what I want when I want, not when I'm told. I want the flexibility to be able to say, hey, I'm taking this week off, because I am running my own business, or because I have money being invested and I'm not going to be hurting to pay my next rent check. I want to have that flexibility where I can go and visit my sister in Wisconsin, which is, a good 4-hour drive from where I'm at. I want to be able to go and visit, family out in Colorado whenever it is I feel like it, because that would be amazing. That would be awesome to have that flexibility, and it's something I'm hugely intrigued by and interested in, to have that flexibility. So that's my fifth and final reason why, to have the flexibility of doing what I want when I want to, not when I'm told to. So that's just a quick rundown of my 5 reasons why. I realize that I'm going on 12 minutes here for my video, so I'll cut it off there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It looks like Wrigley's hanging out next to me, so you guys can finally meet her since I talk about her a lot. Wrigley, say hi to the camera. Wrigley, Wrigley. There she is. So hopefully you guys have yourselves a good rest of your Thursday. If you guys are done with your work day, then good for you. You got one more work day of the week to grind it out to become the best salesman at the company. So keep grinding, people. Gmo out.